Over the course of the many weeks that I have sat and reflected in this space, I have come to enjoy the peace and other positive emotions that I now associate with this location. Being in the same spot every week has become something that I rely on in a time of my life where everything else seems to be up in the air. This reliability is something that I've grown to depend on and one aspect of my ecology that I've come to appreciate. While I've seen many things that impact my ecology in the moment, from people throwing the football back and forth on game day to an influx of angry squirrels chasing each other up and down a large oak tree, the space itself is always able to remain fundamentally constant. Apart from the occasional scattering of falling leaves or new flowers blossoming nearby, the environment in which I have written about for the past dozen weeks has held fast in its ways, sometimes bending with the weight of external pressure, but always finding a way to heal itself. This ability to react to and compensate for the pressures exerted by both humans and the environment itself is far and away the most important observation of this ecology that I've been able to make. Looking around this space, I can find plenty of examples of nature's resilience to exterior pressure. For instance, the tree to my left, which had one of its massive limbs removed by a particularly violent storm, has already begun to heal itself after this naturally exerted force. Likewise, I can see how this space has been able to bounce back from many man-made pressures. Time and time again, I've seen people down on the small grass field that inhabits my ecology, often throwing a frisbee back and forth, laying out on the lawn to study, or even gathered there to enjoy a weekend picnic. All of these events have, intentionally or unintentionally, placed certain burdens on this space and tested its ability to respond. Whether it's the trampled grass and plants or the occasional piece of trash, the human interaction with this space has undoubtedly caused many instances of stress on this ecology. While these stresses are disheartening, I argue that by observing these interactions between this space and its surroundings, one can come to an understanding of a very fundamental principle of nature and natural spaces. Because this space is inhabited by natural elements, it has the incredible capacity to flex and bend when pushed by its inherent interaction with the world around it. It is this point, I believe, that is the crucial takeaway from this process of observation and reflection of natural space.